Hey, I'm Rebecca, and this is our mess.
We are a family of 6 living in a 36-foot RV while we tame this mess and create a homestead for our family.
Last week we told you about some of the trees that we needed to take out. This week we're going to show you how we removed one of the larger trees. My chainsaw wasn't working, so we had to get creative. I had to break out my hatchet. Watch how sharp this axe is. Like one whack. Look at that. You can already see the sap coming out. Pine sap is very antibacterial. So if you ever had a cut, like got this cut, take this sap, it like covers, it'll cover the wound and it will seal it. And it actually has antibacterial properties and it'll heal. And it smells really good too. When you live in the country, sometimes your plans change. And when your neighbor needs help, you stop and help them. I was in the middle of this project and I had to stop to help my neighbor to get his tractor unstuck. What's up, guys? So what do you do when you have a weekend and you ain't got to go to work? You get a buddy like Caleb and get his tractor stuck. And then you got to go help him get it out. But I gotta say, I still owe him another one because he's got my van out at least once and my other van out another time. So I still owe him one. So he's just trying to make it even so I don't owe him too many. Okay, so we're going down the path. This is his hunting trail. Are you keeping an eye on the back for us? Can you turn around and look at me? Say hi. Hi. Say yee-haw. Yee-haw. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Here's the scene of the crime. Here we are. We're all bailed up. See the fence? Oh yeah, this ain't too bad. We'll get you out. Look at that. Yeah, we just gotta cut this. In the blade? Yeah. Oh yeah. So now we're gonna try to get her unstuck. Hold that, clipping enough wire. There she is. Got it. Yeah, we got her unstuck. It started to rain and it was getting dark, so I decided to call it a night. Plus, I was looking for something much better to use than my little hatchet, even though it was doing a great job. So I went out and got me a full-size axe. So I'm gonna show you how to take an axe from the store and make it a much, much better axe. This is a full-size Michigan axe from the shelf, not very sharp. It also has a coating on the blade to keep it from rusting and a coating on the handle to keep it from getting messed up. But we don't need that on here, and what we need to do is sharpen our blade so that it will do a better job. So I'll show you how to do that in a couple easy steps. Using a file, you're going to want to take at least 20 passes on each side to get the clear coating off. Once you get that off, then you need to start sharpening the axe and do the same process over again. You'll notice on your file it's angled, so you want to put it onto your metal surface at the opposite angle, perpendicular. You'll feel it really grabbing that metal, and when you push, you'll feel it scraping the metal off. After you've flipped it several times, you'll start feeling your edge getting sharper. You're not done yet though. Now it's time to change to a sharpening stone. I usually start with a 500 grit and work my way to 2000 grit. After that, I use my leather strop and strop it really well. What I'm feeling for is the rolled edge. Because once you get it thin enough, it'll start rolling the edge, and then that keeps your nice sharp edge from being there. You want to make sure you get that rolled edge off, which is pretty sharp all the way up. Sharp both sides. It's pretty sharp. All right, now we're ready to go. We got our axe all sharpened up. I usually would take some sandpaper to this handle, but for now I'm not worried about it. I will do that later, because if you rough it up a little bit, it helps it be more grippy. I'm not going to be probably sweating too much because it's nice and cool out. So when it gets real hot and sweaty, that's when it really matters, because they varnish this just to protect it, and you don't really need that varnish. You really need to put some linseed oil or tung oil, something like that works great once you get it all off, because you do want to protect the handle, because you don't want moisture and stuff getting in the handle, swelling it and shrinking it, and then your head will come off. So that's something to think about, but I'll do that later. I just don't have time. And there's our tree. Big yellow belly. And here's our driveway. As you can see, it's like a pond. There's a little tributary that goes off that way. We gotta fix that so the water stays over there and doesn't get our driveway all wet. As you can see, I got my front cut done. Should be good to go. It's gonna fall this way. And now we interrupt your regularly scheduled program for a little bit of cuteness.
I will throw hands at you. Don't make me come hit you. I will grab you and I will squeeze you in my little chubby nubs. I will destroy you. Now get me a drink. Clap, clap.
The cool thing about living in the country is you can hear all different kinds of wildlife. In the background of this video, you can hear the spring peepers. I was able to get a close-up of one. Cut down because of the grain of the tree. Cut down and then chop off. Cut down and chop off. And you want to get enough where you have some wood in here so that it'll hinge. They call it hinge wood, strangely enough, so that the tree hinges where you want it to go. Not bad axe so far. I don't like the slipperiness of the handle. I do wish I would have done the handle already, but I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit with my hatchet. After working so hard to get all these cool shots, I ran out of storage on my phone and totally missed the tree falling. Sorry, guys. Now that we got the tree down, we're going to use the wood in a future video. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the mess,
Welcome to the mess.
where God takes our mess and makes it his best.
Yes.